I think, the fact that you can quickly build up the POC, it's already a testament that there's something going on here and that's positive, right? And you can quickly prove the value, which of course is helping a selling process, but it predominantly is showing these users that, hey guys, this is really working. You don't have to spend all that time. You have a long line of people waiting for analysis from you, right? And some insight, some input for my business to make a decision, right? You don't have to spend right now 2 months to really build this up. I have a question, and maybe your tool is solving for that or will solve soon for how the tool is helping to deal with the data noise, right? So you mentioned the complexity, and that's always a problem in the companies that, they scaling, they adding more stuff and you're becoming more complex. But a lot of that stuff has a quality problem. And the data quality is a prevalent problem in a lot of RevOps, right? Like why I can't give you an exact answer with the good recommendations. And my answer is okay, that data has a doubtful quality. I don't want to say more. I don't want to use my French now. But that's often a conversation. There's a lot of noise. I'm not confident about the output. How do you deal with that?
First of all, when we hear someone in demos saying our data is a mess or like the data hygiene is terrible, or we know we're in a good fit because we're thrive with complexity. Like Alina said, after we have the integration, we bring all the different data sources from the revenue related tools. We have ontology layer, we have like semantic layer that is mapped out all the different objects and entities, connection between them, and create kind of a digital twin of the business or the go-to-market engine. And then what we do is, first of all, we have questionnaire, like very important process with revenue team is to understand what they want to take out of it, what they want to measure, what is the important metrics. Like, first of all, we help them by showing them where do we see the gaps, where we see the data is not filled correctly, which fields. So this is like also part of our questionnaire is showing them where the data is not clean and we don't want to use their own field. And instead we use our own enrichment tool to fill the gaps and where the data is
Mhm.
not full to the end. And by the questionnaire, they help us understand what is the metrics that are important for them to track. We also suggest and offer what do we think they should track. We also see a lot of different companies, so we understand where usually the pitfalls, where usually the data is not clean enough. Let's say, for example, very, very common thing is when people don't do all the stages one by another and like they're going back and forward between stages in their Salesforce. Okay, this is the most common example, and there is very easy solution for it. So first of all, we can look if someone went back and forward, so we don't take the back and we take just the forward. And there is a really easy way to clean the data and organize it. And I don't think that every business needs to do it again and again. And a lot of best practices that we learn along the years. And we also have a lot of different industry experts and revenue leaders that help us think in that term. So we use this information and then we help them look at their data in more accurate way and to make more data informed decisions.